You do have multiple soul contracts. Anyone you have a significant relationship with in your life, be that parents, love relationships, friendships, even people that weren't in your life for very long but had a significant impact on your life, are soul contracts. I had a very traumatic experience when I was 12, and I know now that that was a soul contract. That person was not in my life very long, but there was lessons that I had agreed to learn, and it catapulted me into my spiritual awakening. So that, in a sense, was a soul contract, even though it's something that I used to wish didn't happen. In terms of love soul contracts, you do have a soulmate, but you also have what are called karmic soulmates. Now, these are not the people that you're meant to be with your whole life, like your soulmate that you marry and you're happy and you live with forever. Karmic soulmates often prepare you for your main soulmate. When you're talking about romantic soul contracts, there's actually more than one kind. There is the main soulmate, the person that you hope to end up with, the person that is going to make you feel secure, that you marry and you live happily ever after. But before that, often you're going to meet what are called karmic soulmates, and you are going to think that these people are your main soulmates. But the purpose of karmic soulmates are actually souls that you agreed to go through this experience before we came down to earth. These are people that are meant to heal you for your main soulmate. Often these people trigger within us wounds that we need to heal. They might get us to the point where then we choose to do shadow work. They often mirror one of our parents, our parental relationship that we have struggled the most with. And once we see that as something we need to heal and learn from, and we're able to go through that relationship, learn what we needed to learn, and leave that relationship, and usually you're leaving it from a place of self-love, realizing that you deserve more, you are then more prepared to actually authentically be with your main soulmate. I met my soulmate when I was 23, and we didn't get together for nearly a decade. But I look back and think, if I had been with him when I was 23, I had not gone through these other karmic relationships. I hadn't healed what I needed to heal, and I don't know that our relationship would have lasted. But when we came back together all these years later, and we hadn't dated before, because I had gone through these karmic soul contracts and healed stuff with my father and gone through these other relationships that made me face myself and do shadow work, do plant medicine, and really find spirituality, I was then in a place that now my soulmate relationship is magical because I did the inner work on myself first. So I'm actually super grateful for the other soul contracts with the people that I had that didn't end up being my soulmate. I thought they were my soulmate, but they were soul contracts that prepared me for a better life. So a lot of your contracts are actually preparing you for what you want in your life. Even if you struggle with your parents, that's preparing you to become the person you decided to be. Much love.